What's up, everybody? Welcome back to another episode of the Climb Together podcast. I am your host, Tonage Scorpio, my co host, Deception. Say hi.
What up?
This is episode number 50. It's taken us a while to get here, but we finally made it here in the latter half of 2023. We started this podcast almost 2 years ago now, and we're now just hitting 50 episodes. So,
You could say that on average we're a bi-weekly podcast.
yeah, yeah. Um, Going forward, we're gonna be better about like popping out episodes every week. Like we have been, I feel like in the past like month and a half or so.
Hey, we're just like the Flycast. We'll have like an episode every week for like a while, and then we'll just dip off the face of the earth, and then come back.
No, I feel like we're good now. I feel like we're like in a stable um thing. I mean like when I like the weeks that I like move, there might not be a podcast just because like I have to like take my setup down and like set it
Well,
back
yeah.
up and just kind of like that, but like, cuz like at the end
And
of
around the
this
holidays, it'll be
yeah,
weird too.
like the end of December, we go back home for a month, and then we come back up here at the end of January, and then at the end of May, we go back home for like two
Yeah.
months, and then August we move back here into our apartment. And once we hit that apartment, like that'll probably be like um that's 10 months from now, but like that'll be like it'll like stable out from there because then I'll have a permanent setup for the
That'll
first
be way
time. And
more permanent.
I'll have a permanent. Well, we're planning. We have a year lease, and we plan on renewing it probably depending on how it goes.
Yeah.
Um, so it's like 2 years in the same set, which is like my setup has not like stayed in the same spot since for more than like a few months at a time since beginning of 2022.
Mm.
So it'll be like 2.5 years of my setup just like changing every few months. So
Yeah.
I'm very excited for that because I plan on um so Riss and I kind of talk we've been kind of talking about it because we have 2 bedroom apartment, one for our room and then one for our office area for like school and gaming. um so we were planning on getting 2 different desks and having them like kind of like face each other, so like when we're doing our
Yeah.
stuff we can just like look around like the monitor and like be like hey, and then we can both have like a behind us, that isn't each other's setup. So I was thinking about getting like a shelf for behind me for like all my trinkets and stuff. There's a couple things I'm working on for that. I have to get all my trinkets from my grandparents so I can set them all up again because I think I was talking about this last week about like my OG setup, not my OG, but like the one I had for a while. I had like a shelf behind me where I had a bunch of stuff like lined up and everything, and I want that back really bad. I have a
Yeah.
lot of cool things up on there, so it'll be different, but I'm excited. But once that happens, we'll be living in the same place for probably 2 years, and then we'll move again, and then we'll probably stay there. Because I'm not going to grad school, but Riss is. Riss is either going to go to grad school or law school.
Yep.
So we are going to go and move wherever, Riss decides to go.
Yeah.
And then I'll get a job there if the gaming stuff isn't sustainable by then. I'm hoping it is. That's why I'm like pushing so much for it right now. Is because, like that's the reason I'm going to school, and like the whole like business degree, like it's very like widely applicable. So I could get a job anywhere for like benefits and stuff like that, but um, and I still might, but I don't know. I want to game full time right out of college. So if I can make that happen, subscribe. You know what I'm saying? But anyway, but then we'll go. Risk goes to grad school. We'll be living there for a while, and then after that, we'll probably like travel a little bit and find like our forever home, or at least our
Yeah.
semi forever home. Um, but yeah. So all in all, the whole point of that little spiel podcast becoming more regular. going forward. Um, Anywho,
True.
I feel like we should just go right into the XDefiant public test session. Mainly because I was kind of
Yeah,
like,
you finally
I finally
finally
was
get to
able.
share your opinion on
Yeah, I know. I was finally able to play the
it.
game. I had a great time. I did really bad playing. I did hit a collat though. If you guys weren't there, I hit a collat. It was epic. Very proud of myself for that one. I was doing really bad like playing because
That
I
was
was
two out
playing.
of your three kills.
I know. Um but I know because I was playing on mouse and keyboard because I couldn't get my controller to work. So I was playing on mouse and keyboard and I was doing really bad. So you are epic. Thank you so much, Mickey. I appreciate that. But yeah, so I was playing on mouse and keyboard and I was doing really bad. I was doing better sniping than I was like playing with SMG or whatever. So I sniped for a little bit and then I hit that collat and I was like, oh my god. And I was so pumped about it. And then like I never hit any good shots after that. So it's fine, I guess. But overall the game was really, really fun. I wrote in my notes amazing in all caps.
Puzzles
Um,
in that game are
Oh
fantastic.
yeah, it's so much fun. Even if you're like doing really bad, you're still having a good time. Um,
Yeah, and the best part is even if you have a game where you get smoked, you don't have to worry about like, oh, now the next few games are gonna be terrible because I'm
yeah,
playing really good players. Like you're gonna go in the next game and get a completely new lobby with no skill-based matchmaking. So you could go from getting slammed one game to slamming the next game.
exactly. Um, and it was still kind of glitchy for me personally. I was glitching real bad. It was like the same problem. Um, for me, like I wasn't able to like ADS most of the time. Like there's a couple of points where like I couldn't ADS until I died again. Um, for some reason, I don't know why. And I was lagging because like college internet sucks. But can't really do anything
The
about it.
only bugs I experienced were there was a couple times where I would slide, and then like every couple seconds it would make me slide again, which is kind of weird.
Mm-hmm.
Um, and I one time I had this issue where like I don't know what happened, but I don't know what happened to cause it, because I'm obviously not a dev, but I all of a sudden in the middle of my game, anytime I reloaded or anytime like uh I slid or reloaded, like I would get no audio during that
That's
period of
interesting.
time. Uh, but I restarted and that was fine. And the only other issue I had is way later, like after you left, for some reason, uh, my controller vibration would just be on even though it was off in the settings. So that was a little bit weird. But other than that,
Yeah.
uh,
I mean, I'm sure
it was
those
great.
I'm sure those things will be fixed by launch or shortly thereafter. Which will be good. I don't know. I had a really good time. I have a feeling, I have like this gut feeling that the X Defiant is going to become like the new Black Ops 4 for me.
Yeah.
Um, and I say that because like a lot of people are like, well, why Black Ops 4? Like that's a weird game to pull out of a hat. Well, I played about 8 days. I had about 8 days of in-game time while doing the following. Not only was I getting I had 8 days of gameplay before Christmas, but I was also on like the varsity swim team, so that was 3 hours of practice 5 nights a week, and then 5 hours on Saturdays. So that's what 20 hours of practice a week.
Plus
Did you
school.
about that girl who like had her? No, they want to hear this. Okay, so sorry. You're supposed to tell the story. And this guy, the guy was 2 grades younger than me, I think. Okay. He dropped out like my junior year of high school because he got his girlfriend pregnant. Okay.
Oh,
They have the cutest little daughter. They just had another baby. What the heck? They live in like their parents' basement. And he's 17? Maybe 18, if we're lucky. Is it that same guy that your hairdresser's kid, or no? Is this no, different? That's a different one. Oh my.
oh Lord.
Small town USA for you. Wow. Why is everyone popping out kids?
I just saw on her story. We're so glad you're here, baby boy. Mommy and daddy love you so much. Okay, nobody cares. Go finish school. You're like 12 years old.
Oh man. Mickey, I know you got 2 kids, man, but you're not a teenager. All right, man. So
Also, that's too many kids.
too many.
Too many. Sorry, that was rude. We love
Mickey's
you,
kids.
boys. I
Mickey's
want
kids are
baby.
cute.
That's like grandmas
Mickey's
are telling you not to have any kids, and they've got like 15 kids.
yeah. No, Mickey's Irish. So all his kids
Oh,
have
are
like
you
little.
redheaded? Be so dead ass.
I'm pretty sure. I don't think he is. Are you redheaded, Mickey? But anyway, like his kids have like the cute
Oh my
little
God.
Irish accent.
Oh, that's adorable. Wait.
Yeah.
I texted Ashton today just to see what would happen.
Uh-huh.
I said,
Is this something that will break TOS?
I said, have a baby with me. He said, say dead ass right now. I said, I can't have redheaded kids. Gross. He said, got me excited just to hurt my feelings.
Wow,
Ain't no fucking way.
stereotype. Yeah, Mickey has brown hair.
Okay, we're chilling.
We're chilling then.
Mm.
Riss just hates redheads. I also do too, so
Redheads are the worst. They're annoying shit.
yeah.
Change my mind.
Anyway. Caleb,
Sorry,
you're not redheaded, right? You think you've got like blonde hair, right?
I was when I was a baby, but
Caleb?
not anymore.
No, he had red hair when he was a baby, but now he has blonde
That's
hair.
embarrassing.
Oh my
What?
god.
I love you so much.
It's embarrassing.
What?
Getting prescribed medication so you can focus. Are you fucking kidding
Maybe you should go pick up said medication.
Why?
Because you're not really focusing very well.
Yes, I am.
You're on the podcast when you're supposed to be doing your homework.
Say psych right now.
What?
Say psych right now.
Say psych?
Say psych.
We should do a podcast episode with you, like as like a actual guest, not
No.
just like a.
Not
Yeah,
just a
not
background
the
character.
sleep you that showed up for 15 minutes.
Oh yeah, not the one that we did with you where you were like you fell asleep.
Oh my
Remember?
Yeah,
God,
she fell
Deception's
asleep in like
birthday.
10
Yeah.
minutes.
Deception. Wasn't that your birthday?
It was like the.
My
Wasn't
power
that like
went
the. Wait, was that last year's?
That was when we first started the podcast, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's what I was thinking, because it was like
the
the
power
second
went out, and I
episode.
remember vaguely you getting me out of the chair.
Yeah, you fell asleep. Like you just like kind of like cuddled up in my lap and just passed out.
I said, it's
Dude, they got
nighttime.
Riss as a guest for like 10 minutes and
Yeah.
then just gone.
Gone. They gone.
Like
The red hair is actually a Scottish thing more than Irish. The red-haired leprechauns came from the Vikings when they
Shut
settled in
up.
Scotland and Ireland.
Oh wait,
the
was
more
that
you
you
know.
speaking or something?
No, that
else?
was Mickey speaking.
Oh, never mind. Sorry.
Okay. Oh shit, I'm Scottish.
Should I sing to them?
Oh no.
You want to sing to the chat?
Not really. I was just saying words.
If you want to sing to chat, you can.
No, I don't think anybody would appreciate that.
I would.
This podcast
I
is,
think
like,
Deception
completely
too.
Off the rails.
Deception told me to tell you like he hates me.
Actually, he just said that this podcast is going off the rails.
I'm so sorry.
This is what happens when you don't pick up your medication, kids.
He just said this is what happens when you don't pick up your medication, kids.
Oh my god. Facts though. Probably should actually.
Was that the alarm thing, Deception?
Dude, they did it early.
Oh, Mal redeemed a dance party?
Get
Bruh.
dance party.
Yeah, we're gonna have to do it after the podcast, though, low key.
Do it when you stream Valorant.
Yeah. Don't worry, Mal. When I stream
When do
Valorant
you
later,
have to play Valorant?
I have my match at 8, but I think I'm gonna get on a little earlier just to practice.
Guys, love you. That's just fun. I'm gonna try to do my homework.
Versus, I don't know if you heard them, but you want to see Deception in it? Too? Oh. Mal wants to see you in the blah, blah, blah. Deception wants. Okay, hold on. Reset.
Mal wants Deception.
You need
to
some
be in
medication
dance
too,
party.
Tom?
I do need some medication too. I take medication.
Not me.
Oh my god.
Mal
Dude, it's still going
wants.
off.
Mao wants you in the dance party too. Deception. Okay. Mickey, tomorrow is what, Thursday? It's a nice day out, so I'm gonna go do things tomorrow. With Ritz. Why are you back there? I thought you said you were gonna do homework.
Yeah, but I didn't.
Oh my goodness.
Oh,
Anyway, back to what I was saying beforehand. This game is gonna be the new BO4 for me because I have a feeling I'm gonna be addicted to this game. Because not only did I get 8 days of gameplay in before Christmas, that was while like full time in school, like high school.
Chat needs to hear one last thing.
Yes, my love.
Ashton just texted me. My spleen hurts. Come take it out and pee in it. Do it and I'll pay you $100.
what?
The silence is loud.
Okay, anyway. Yeah, but I was going to school from like in the morning till like anywho. Someone's mocking me. Anyway. And then I would like go to practice after school. And so I'd only be able to play from like 6 p.m. to whenever I went to bed. That's how much I was playing that game. And I feel like it's gonna be the same thing now, because now I have like school and work. So, which pretty much takes up the same time. So, if y'all see me streaming more, that's because of that.
It's Val time for Toon.
Oh yeah, I know. I gotta play Val tonight. The game's not out yet. Yeah, my team is we're not doing so great. We're 0-2. We get creamed every match. Like our first match was against people that made it really far in the playoffs last year. Like they had like an immortal on their team, right?
Yeah.
And so we got creamed. We went 1-13 on both maps. It's a best of 3. We didn't even make it to map 3. And then Saturday night was our
You
second
didn't make
one.
it to round 3 in the win count.
No. Nope. And then this past Saturday, our first game was 2-13, so improvement. But then our second
Let's
game was
go.
0-13. So, but that's just because we were playing a map that we had never played together as a team. We don't play together a lot. We play once a week when we have our matches, and that's it.
That's a fantastic way to run a team, honestly. That makes so much sense.
Yeah. Oof. Yeah, oof is right. Well, like, we're all, like, college students. We all have, like, a lot of homework, different schedules, and it's just... people are never all on at the same time, except for the Wednesdays at 8 p.m. Hashtag that's when I'll be competing later if you guys want to swing back by. EST.
Hashtag that's when I'll be competing later.
Tonight, I have no idea who we're playing. We're playing another school tonight. I don't know if they're gonna be good or not, because the team we played last, like the team we played Saturday, so on the site that we use for our league, you can attach like your rank, like what rank you are. And so that's what we've been looking at like before these matches. But you know, there's this there's like extension for the game where you can look and see everybody's actual rank. And either these people are lying or they're using different accounts, because the ranks that they were putting on the site did not match. So we were going in thinking we were going against people that were like bronze and like silver. Nope. Diamond, plat. Like, come on.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know. Maybe we can, I don't know. Maybe we can clutch it out tonight. I don't know. I've been grinding, man. I've been practicing. I've been in that firing range. Can't swim though. Are they putting up their all accounts / Smurf accounts? I don't know, man. They better not be running. Like, it's actually like against like the rules to play on your Smurf account. Like, you can only link one account to the league website. So if you don't use that account, like, you know, if there's an account in the match that doesn't match, then you get disqualified. and we only have like it's a female only team. It's a woman only team. So there's not a lot of us. We barely have enough for a team. We have one sub that like goes kind of doesn't go to school anymore. Um she was a trade school, but she still has like a school email because she did go here. So we have her as like a sub, and then we have a coach that does not play Valorant. Um, and he's highly annoying. I work with him at my job, and so like, but he doesn't really know Val that well, unfortunately.
Hmm.
So it's I don't know, man. It's so he just kind of like uses his knowledge from like other games, like the game sense aspect to like help us out because he plays a lot of Overwatch, which I feel like has like a similar feel with like the util. But as far as like the mechanics of the game, right, must bounce and start bedtime. All right, have a good one, Mickey. Thanks for stopping by. But so like he's like doing his best to give us advice, which I like appreciate, but like at the same time, it's like he's trying to find us like an actual Val coach, and it's not. So we're not having any
The
luck.
funny thing is, like, he's trying to give you an advice on the game he doesn't even know that great.
No. I mean, the advice he's given is like decent, I guess, but it's pretty like obvious. Like it's like I literally could have put the two and two together. You know what I mean? Like it's like I don't know.
He's playing Val for dummies.
Yeah. Anyway,
Well,
whatever.
at least no, I can't say that yet.
Yeah, I know where you're going with that, and yeah.
I was gonna say at least something is better than your Val team.
Oh man. Anyway. But I don't know. I'm excited. Like there is a what was it? October 17th is like the rumored release date for XDefiant.
That's what was leaked by a
Yeah.
guy who's leaked
A credible
a
leaker.
number of COD things and has been correct.
Yeah, he's a credible leaker. Um, so that's what we're hoping
He's
for.
not only a credible leaker, he's been told things by actual developers before.
Yeah,
Like, so I hope he's right,
me too.
but I guess we'll find out. I don't know if we'll hear anything this week, but I'm thinking maybe next week we hear something. If we don't, by the end of this week, if it is the 17th.
We'll see.
But
We'll
like,
see.
he also said that it will be the 17th if they didn't encounter any new bugs
So
with the
if they
game.
did,
If they did,
then
it might be pushed back a little bit. But I honestly don't think they have encountered new bugs because uh Mark never really like said anything of like, oh, this is a new bug or something like that. He just said that they were investigating things, which means they would probably have it fixed or were already looking at it.
yeah. I'm suspecting that oh man, it at least comes out by the end of the month. I'm really
It'll come
struggling
out
with
by the
English
end of the
today.
month. I don't think we'll get like a serious delay, like a month delay or whatever.
Yeah. I need some sort of like caffeine, man. I'm really struggling
They
today.
definitely missed their launch window though
Yeah.
that they wanted,
Yeah, but that's
which is kind of
okay.
sad.
It's sad, but at least we know why, and it's because they're trying to put out the best game
I'm
that they
still
possibly
excited for the
can.
game regardless.
Oh
There's
yeah,
a lot of people that are like, oh, XDefiant's gonna fail now that it launches too close to COD. Nobody's excited for the game anymore because it missed its launch window.
listen, man,
But yet,
I'm
like, there's
excited.
also tons of people who are still like, yeah, I'm just as excited. Like, I would still be excited if this game didn't come out till 2024.
Well,
Like,
see, the thing is like I would rather have a game that's finished, and not.
Yeah. Can I have my Hershey Kisses, please?
Where are your Hershey Kisses?
Over there.
Hold on, I'll be right back. came back. Sorry, I just wanted their Hershey kisses from the other side of the room. Um, so I'd rather have a game that's finished and playable than like what happened with like a lot of what happens with like a lot of the CODs where like there's a bunch of bugs and a bunch of things that are just like unfinished. You know, and I have a feeling we're gonna get like a ranked play relatively early, hopefully. You know, like I'm guessing they're gonna let like the game go out for a couple weeks so people can like grind and stuff. But
I
then
think there's 6 weeks before season 1.
yeah, so probably they'll probably launch ranked with season 1, I'm guessing. And then
They'll either launch full ranked with season 1 and
or
have
like a
like a
beta.
beta for ranked before season 1.
Yeah. Or do like a
I
P
think
public
that's what
test
they'll
session
do.
for it or something. Because didn't you say that they were gonna do that for like quite
They
a
were
lot
gonna
of
do that for like new content and everything. So like, I would expect even like a couple weeks before season 1, maybe we get a public test session with the season 1 stuff in it.
Ooh, that's what I like to see. Um, so anyway, switching gears from one FPS to the next. The MW3, um, what's it called? What am I trying to say? The MW3
The
uh
reveal trailer.
reveal trailer came out.
The
I'm
reveal
just
trailer.
ooh, I'm just gonna like put it on in the background, kind of.
Yeah, don't play the music.
No, that's copyright. They played Eminem and
It's
it's a good song.
it's
Like,
a banger, but
oh
like
yeah,
it's
it's.
copyright.
I really do like this trailer though.
It takes it back to the old MW2 because they played the same song with the MW2 multiplayer trailer,
Yeah,
and they use similar cinematics in this too.
yeah, and there's a bunch of cool maps coming back. Like High Rise. 16 iconic maps, as they said, were in the trailer as I'm watching right now.
Well, all 16 of the MW2 launch maps,
Yeah.
which we
So
knew that.
yeah. So, but I mean, it was looking pretty good. I mean, I saw like there's like they show like the diamond camo in this. They show a bunch of different maps. There's swimming. Um,
I hope the diamond camo is as good as what they showed, but the thing they
yeah.
showed was a blueprint that comes with the Vault
Mhm.
Edition.
That one airport map, I can't remember the name of it off the top of my head from like BO2 is in this one. I'm really excited about.
BO2,
Isn't that one? No, it's from MW3. I don't know my cods apparently.
bro.
The airport. But I can't remember.
Terminal.
Terminal.
It's originally from MW2.
Yeah.
Oh, there's a slide cancel.
Oh yeah. Team 1, Team 2, Team 3. Oh, 3 teams.
Yeah, there's a
Interesting.
new mode coming where there's 3 different teams.
Is it gonna be like gunfight maybe? Except for it's like instead of
I
like
don't know.
2v2, it's like 2v2v2.
I think it's 3v3v3, but it's on like 6v6 maps.
Oh, alright, alright. I can vibe with that, I think.
I think it would be fun to have 3 different
Yeah.
teams.
Not playing that COD. I don't know if I'm going to either. I think I'm gonna wait. It says November 10th. Um, so I think
The
I'm gonna
beta will
wait.
tell me how much I play it. I definitely think I will play it, but the question is, will I play it nearly as much as XDefiant or no?
No, I don't think I can take another game right now. Valorant and XDefiant probably will be my main two for probably the rest of the year at least. Um,
I
Mainly
feel like
because
this COD will be the first COD where I just don't really do a lot of grinding
grind it.
or like
Yeah.
leveling. I just sort of get on randomly.
I might like get the Warzone downloaded just to play like with friends and stuff like
Yeah,
that
I
when they
might
want to
kind
play.
of go
But
hard in the first like month or so on the MW3 guns to try to get them for Warzone. And I
not
am excited for the launch of Warzone, but will I be playing it a ton? I don't know.
who knows?
It depends on how the beta goes
Yeah.
because we got some of the better maps confirmed for the beta because we're gonna get Favela, Estate, Skid Row, High Rise, and
Um,
Rust.
Hold on, I'm trying to figure out.
The
Um,
fact that we'll be able to play Rust in the beta is gonna be fun
oh yeah.
because that's like that's probably like the smallest beta map we've ever had.
Um, Sorry, I'm trying to figure out when the beta is.
The beta COD Next is tomorrow,
Well, I know that, but I'm talking like
and
the.
the beta starts the next day on PlayStation. But
Okay.
then it's PlayStation only this weekend. The next weekend it'll be PC and Xbox open for everybody after that.
So, anyway, so we can kind of segue into that. So COD Next is happening tomorrow. There's quite a array
It's
of
happening at noon. It'll
tomorrow.
probably be a big event because there's
Oh
gonna
yeah.
be multiplayer, Warzone, zombies.
Oh yeah. It's gonna be
Um,
it's gonna be a long one, I believe. Hold on. Let me just.
we're actually gonna get to see Warzone gameplay,
Ooh.
which, I mean, it doesn't surprise me necessarily that they were gonna do that, but like,
Yeah.
because I feel like they probably had this plan for a bit.
Yeah.
But it feels weird that we've had 2 Warzone gameplays in a row.
But like just taking a look at kind of like who's going to COD Next tomorrow. You got your typical like COD pros like accuracy attach, um, you know, Celium, and then
TDL Intel tweeted all of them. It's
oh yeah,
Shotzzy, Cell Attach, Accuracy, Methods, Teep, Ben J. Nassim, who's probably going to get absolutely slammed at that event,
mm-hmm.
and TST.
Methods is playing, Mr. Del JD, Myth, just Laptic Blake. Noisy Butters is playing. I love Butters. I've been watching her for like ever. She's like the inspiration behind like my gold gun grind, which spoiler alert. Why did I say spoiler like that? Spoiler alert. I'll be bringing that back for XDefiant. I'm just saying, if there's camos to grind. Sean J, I follow her too. She's awesome. A bunch of Phase Boys, Booyah, Dirty Pros, Scope, Huskers, J Smooth, Jared FBS.
Scope is going to break the sniping.
Oh yeah, he's
immediately.
gonna go hard. I can feel it. Um, Steffi Evans, I follow her
I
on
love
TikTok.
how I don't know if they like I don't know if they I don't know if like COD was like, oh, just everybody like send me who's like gonna be here, or like if they got somebody to say it or whatever.
Mm,
But it's funny how like out of the TSD guys, it says Optic Blake, but then there's just Hitch
Hitch
and
and
George.
George. Yeah, I know. He's the only one with like optic in
It's
front
like
of his name.
It's like Blake was like, I want to be known as
I would
Optic
be
Blake.
Dick Blake. And then like tactical. I don't know if you know who Tactical Grandma is, but I follow her on TikTok and she is so good at the game. She's
Oh,
this
she's
grandma.
cracked.
She lives in like her son's basement and like plays, and she's like really freaking good at the game. She snipes. She plays Warzone. She's awesome.
She is good. I saw her one time live on TikTok playing Vondel.
Yeah, I saw it. I see her TikToks all the time. She's awesome. Love
She's
her.
pretty good.
Yeah, and Z-Laner, wash your hands. I don't know who that is. But
I just wonder if Scope is gonna win the Warzone event again.
we'll have to wait and see. I'm betting money on
He won
Tactical
last year,
Grandma.
but he also had Nick Merckx on his team last year, so
That's fair. I'm
we'll
putting
see
all
who he
my
beats
money
later.
on Tactical Grandma. All right. And that's
If
fair.
Tactical Grandma won, I'd be like, bruh.
Oh man. But I don't know. That's just it's gonna be interesting to see how that goes tomorrow. We'll cover it next week on the podcast. Yeah. I don't know. I don't have anything else to
Honestly,
talk
I
about.
don't know if I want to play the beta or on PlayStation or not.
I'm not. I don't think I'm gonna play beta. I'm gonna be.
I want to play it on PC, but I don't know if I want to play it on PlayStation. I don't know if I don't know if I want to spend the time downloading it on PlayStation
That's
just to
fair.
play it for like 2 days.
That's fair. Do you want to play it early though?
Well, if I don't know, if I would have gotten a beta code for PlayStation, then yeah. But like, I'm so excited for XDefiant that I don't really care that I would miss a weekend of the beta.
That's
Like, I'll
fair.
just play it on PC
That's fair.
and then play XDefiant, hopefully right after. Because if the XDefiant release date is the 17th, that's the day after the beta. So it'd be like last day of the beta is 16th, and then midnight is XDefiant.
Yeah, that's gonna be pretty good timing actually.
That would be fantastic timing.
Oh yeah. Um,
The only thing though is like some people were talking about how XDefiant's release, if it is on the 17th, would be the same time as the Haunting event in COD.
mhm.
But I was just like, do I care? Not really.
No. This god's dead, bro. Like, there's not enough people playing. You know what I mean? They'd rather play a game that's like COD. I mean, if you look at how many people were playing the beta over the summer, like, there's so many people on, so many big names too. Like, and the fact that like Aches is like on this project, he's gonna have
Dude,
the
they said they
support.
were only expecting about 600,000 players during that open beta. They got over 2.5 million.
Yeah. Did they say how many they had during the playtest?
No,
Cause that number I'd like to know. But because it was only 6 hours on like a Thursday, so it's like kind of weird.
it
But
was only 6 hours, and like I would like to know the numbers just because so many people right before the playtest and even during the playtest were like, "Oh, this COD is back, so what? Why is this? Why are we still playing this game?"
yeah, but is COD back though? This happens. This
It
happens
could
every.
be.
Listen, man. This happens every year without fail. Everyone gets super hyped for the next COD, okay, and then it's good for like a week or two, and then it's trash. And then we're
I
like,
will
okay,
say the
when's the
one
next
good
out?
thing about this COD is at least we know the maps are gonna be good.
Yeah, it's true.
At least we know we're not gonna get
Yeah,
terrible
but
maps.
then people are gonna complain. Oh, why can't they make new maps?
The
Oh,
skill-based
wait
matchmaking,
a
I think, is gonna be the
minute.
big problem for this game.
I think so too, but whatever.
I think there probably will be other problems as well, but like honestly, like I feel like if they just took skill-based matchmaking out of COD, every COD would be like at least pretty
A little
good.
bit better. It would
But the
make the games
problem is
better.
like COD is so bad because the skill-based matchmaking just ruins it.
Yeah, I mean, you don't want to go in and have to like sweat when you're just kind of
Like
casually playing. You know what
like
I
everybody
mean?
loves Cold War, and even though there's still issues with skill-based matchmaking, if they took skill-based matchmaking out of that game, people would be comparing it to BO2 and BO3.
Yeah, because Cold War was a good game. Like, at its core, like it was a good game. I don't know.
And I think MW2 would actually be a pretty like I don't think it'd be like a great COD, like a top 5 COD, but MW2 would be like a BO4 level COD if there is no skill-based matchmaking and they patch the movement, because like everything, the gunplay and stuff in that game was pretty good. The maps weren't bad. There were some really bad ones, but the maps weren't as bad as MW19.
It's fair. I don't know. I think I'm gonna keep my distance from Call of Duty this year. I have barely played Modern Warfare 2, so like I don't want to
I
spend that money on a
haven't played Modern
game or
Warfare 2 like at all since like April or May. I
yeah.
played it like a little bit, but
Yeah, like I don't want to spend that money on a game or like have someone get it for me for Christmas if I'm like not gonna play it.
I'm gonna
So
I'm gonna pre-order it, but like I'm not buying a crazy edition or anything. The main reason why I'm pre-ordering it is just for a beta code to play the beta.
that's fair.
Cause I want to try the beta.
That's
Like I
fair.
said, the beta will determine how much I play it
You know,
and how close it is to
you're
XDefiant.
you're gonna take one for the team for the podcast, okay? And you're gonna be able to give us our first look in because I'm not playing it.
That's what I do all the time. It's
Yeah,
fun.
it's your job. It's your job. My job is to give my opinion without knowing anything, and you're supposed to give your opinion while knowing things.
The
That's
thing
just
about
how we work
COD
here.
like this year is so weird because I feel like I'm excited for it, but not in like the I'm super overly hyped excited that like normally I probably would be, and like a lot of people are. Like I'm excited for it because of the MW2 maps, the movement's back, and like there's 150 there's so many good things about the game, but it's like what other like internal or external issues is this game gonna have that brings it back down to reality?
Yeah.
Like on the surface, like if you take skill-based matchmaking and stuff like that out of the equation, it looks like a really good game on paper. But there's so many other things in it that like could really hurt it. And I'm also super excited for XDefiant, so that kind of like I'm like
Your
tempered. My
your
excitement is
excitement
like
is,
tempered for COD.
yeah, it's like over.
Like I'm excited, but I'm not like over the moon so excited to play the
What's it
beta.
called?
Like I'm excited for COD next. I'm excited to see the game, but
Yeah, I don't
I'm
know.
not like dying
We'll
to
see.
play
I'll watch COD next tomorrow and give my opinions next week. But
I just the thing that I can't wait for tomorrow is, and I hope that he streams it. He probably will. I don't think that's a question. But I'm gonna watch Shotzi's POV because I want to see how bad he breaks the movement.
oh my,
I want to see if he finds something crazy.
he
Cause like,
probably will.
cause he did that with MW19, back in MW19 when he had played BO4 because he was getting ready to transition to COD from Halo,
Mm-hmm.
but he didn't play it competitively, and he wasn't like he didn't play a ton of BO4. He hopped in MW19 in the gunfight alpha and immediately just broke the movement. He was insane, like immediately.
Oh fuck yeah. Oh my god, I
So
spelled it
if there's anybody that's gonna
correctly.
find something crazy, he's gonna be the first one tomorrow.
All right. I'm waiting for it. Um, yeah, I don't know, man. Also, when are we gonna do that Vision watch party?
Whenever you want.
Cause I'm down. I love Vision so much. Seeing all the boys and they're so young, so full of drive. There's just a different atmosphere, you know. That's what I'm like trying to bring for like denial, you know. That same atmosphere of like, oh my god, this person's making videos all the time. I can do that. I can make videos. You know what I mean? Yeah,
Yeah.
it's oh, this person's streaming every freaking day. I can stream every day. Why not? If they can, I can too.
True.
So, you know, that's just kind of like what I want to bring with denial and just kind of same vibe.
With
And I
me,
know
it's
it's
gonna be like this person's put in 2 days of XDefiant, and the game's only been out for a day and a half. Yeah, I can do
yeah,
that.
literally that's what's gonna
And the game's
be.
not even out yet. I haven't put in 2 years, so
Yeah, it's true. But no, like I just want to like create that like mutual um like like the friendly competition atmosphere. You know what I mean? Not like, oh my god, I can't believe this person's doing better than I am. It's more like, oh my god, like they're doing awesome, but like I
yeah.
can do awesome too.
You know that the friendly competition thing sparked something inside of me.
Um, I don't even know where I was with that. Sorry, but I don't know. I got a lot of plans, man. I add stuff to that document I showed you every day. Every day. This document that I have, it's pretty much like my plans for denial, right? Not gonna leak it
But
because
you gotta look at what I sent you. Don't leak that either.
what? What'd you say? Sorry, I didn't hear you.
You gotta look at what I sent you. Don't leak it though.
Okay, look at what you sent me, but don't link it.
That's
Leak it.
hard to do, I know, but
I know. Oh yes, yes. I want that so bad, dude. That's what I'm working for right now. Okay, I've been like, you know, DMing people and shit. Anyway, after the podcast, I gotta like let you know on some things that I'm working on. Yeah, I gotta update you.
yeah.
Okay. Anyway, but like I've got like, hold on, let me pull up. I'm not gonna like put it on the stream because like I'm putting a lot of work into this. I don't want to leak anything. I don't want to like be like, oh, we knew this was coming. Like I'm down to tell you about it after it's already happened, but not when it's, you know,
Yeah.
you know what I mean. So this document is 5 pages long,
Oh
right?
god.
And it only goes to like my plans for like the end of the year. It doesn't even go. It like starts 2024 like a little bit, but just like the goals that I've set up for myself for the year, not like
Yeah.
any like actual plans. Like I haven't like broken down like in different sections. Like Deception's seen it. This thing is in depth. All right, very in depth. And and then
It
I'm
is
just
very nice.
yeah, it's very soothing to look at. You're like, damn, you know exactly
Yeah,
like
I
how
look at it, I'm like, bruh, are like you, like I was like, bruh, Tone's like this document makes Tone look 10 years older than she is.
yeah, it makes you look 30 years old. Anyway, but like if I were to hand this over to Deception
I was like,
and it'd be
bruh,
like, Deception, do what's on this list, he'd be able, maybe, to do all the things on this list
maybe
and know exactly what I want. You know what I mean? Because like I think of these ideas and I'm like, I
you
don't
laid
want to
it out really
forget.
well.
What?
You laid it out really well.
Yeah, like I want these ideas and I don't want to forget them. So I
Yeah,
just like write them down and I'm like, okay, like what do I mean by this? Because there's a couple things, there's a couple series. I'm not gonna leak
yeah,
these series that I'm working on, but there's a series that I'm working on, and there's a couple that I like found the name and I like wanted to I like put why I put the name,
yeah,
um and then like how I want to record it, how I want to do the graphics for them, like the whole vibe. Like I just go very in depth. So like if I'm having a day where my memory is like crap, it's all right there laid out for me, you know what I mean? Like I
yeah,
can probably talk about like the Twitter plan that I've set out for myself. Um so pretty much like I've been trying to get the denial on Twitter to like be better, you know? It's kind of like
yeah.
it's been like my little baby over the past like year. I've grown it from 140 followers to almost 500. We're like 20 away from 500. But that's been on and
Those
off.
tweets.
Yeah, I've been on and off working on it. So now I'm like really like full sending. I did it pretty good last month. This month I'm looking to do better. I have literally what every tweet is for every week and what time. They're pretty much just like a good morning tweet at like 8 a.m. on weekdays, 10 a.m. on weekends, quick tips and a random or a random oh wait, no. A random tweet at 1, just like current events and stuff like that. And then quick tip or motivation at 6 p.m. and then good night at 11. And then I pre-schedule a lot of them, most of them. And so I like highlight in green when I've done like right now I've only done October 1st through 7th, but I'm like almost done
Yeah,
with 8th through 14th. So when that's done, I'll highlight it green. Same thing with the 15th to the 21st, 28th to the 22nd to the 28th, 29th to the 31st. And then I go on follow sprees, just because it's just a way to get like our name out there. A lot of I know it's kind of like a weird way to gain following, but I've done it for 5 years and it works every time. Because most of the time, if you go through someone else's following list that follows you, you look at you just look at their bio honestly, and you're like, okay, they play the same game that I'm looking to find people to follow us, and then they follow you back, and they ended up most of the time they don't interact, but like there's a couple people that you find that will like consistently like and reply to the tweets that you put out. It's one of those
yeah,
things. It's like it's a gambling, but it really doesn't take a lot of time. I like do it during class sometimes. I'll just like takes like 5 minutes, gain a couple
yeah,
followers, get a couple DMs, um, whatever. And then I have like so like that's like kind of like the structure of all of these different things. I've got another one for like some other things. Recruitment. I have um, pretty much my entire like recruitment like my requirements for recruitment. Like how I'm gonna recruit them. I have like a script, kinda. It's like a loose script of just everything that I want to go over with the person that's joining, get all the information that I need to get, and then decide on like when they're joining, you know. And then I
yeah.
also have like recruitment goals for every month. They're goals because they're not like I don't have to pick up that many people, but that's like ideally, can go over, can go under. That's why it's a goal.
Yeah.
And then some other things. I told you guys I'm working on the website. So like everything that I want to do the website
The
this month.
website.
Um so like today I like solidified like the color scheme for it. It's looking really nice. Not gonna leak it though. I'm not gonna leak anything about the website other than that it exists until it's done. Other than to, members of denial. Mainly for other purposes. But like that kind of stuff. Stuff with like our Discord. I wanted to like renovate it a little bit. I did. Um, Stuff like that. And then November got a bunch. It's like it's pretty much like the same like 5 categories, just like different things in the end. Like in the end of the year, do like a meeting, figure out like what's planned for 2024. Kind of a lot of reflection in December and that kind of stuff. I haven't really planned it out too much because there's some things that are kind of like dependent on previous months to plan ahead. But yeah, and then I have like a breakdown of like what every role needs, like what the obligations and expectations of every role is. It goes all the way down from like owner to management to members to just like things that apply to everyone. And then like, but that's pretty much it. Like that has been like my little like I call it my procrastination project. Just the thing that I do when I want to procrastinate from school.
Yeah.
But at the same time, like I'm really passionate about it. So like it's a win-win situation. I get to procrastinate and I get to work on my stuff. So yeah. But I think I don't know, Deception. I don't know if you have anything else to talk about. I mean, it's right like 51 minutes. The pod.
Yeah.
Do you have anything else you want to like talk about or?
Not really. I don't think anything else.
Alright, cool. Alrighty, guys, thank you so much for tuning in to this episode of the Climb Together podcast. I've been your host, Tonage Scorp, here with my co-host, Deception. Deception, say bye.
Bye.
Make sure you guys like, follow, subscribe, all that fun stuff everywhere, wherever you consume this podcast. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. We appreciate you. We're live on Twitch every Wednesday at about noon. Sometimes things happen like today. I wasn't able to be in my room at noon, so we had to push it back till 2. But the standard time is 12 p.m. EST.
Yeah.
Anyway, we will see you guys next week. Bye.